Are you ready? Hello guys, so we are here in Spain at the Yamaha circuit in Madrid, and actually it's supposed to be the second round of Drift Masters, but due the pole passing, this is actually the first round right now. So we are setting up our pits right now. We are waiting for a spot because it's quite busy now, and then we're gonna pull out the tent and make sure everything's ready for practice tomorrow. And as well, we did a little clean to the car, washed her up, because last weekend we didn't have the time to do that, so she's all shiny now. And after we put up the tent, we're gonna do a small check, like small oil change, and just check the car over, and then enjoy the beautiful weather here in Spain, because finally it is sunny. We had some rain like crazy, but now we can actually enjoy the weather in Spain as it's supposed to be in Spain. Ready with the setup. We put up the tents, the whole workshop, kitchen area, everything is done. And now it's time to lay back and to talk a little bit about the brand new S14. The car is completely built with DBM engineering in the Netherlands. Compared to the old car, like in many ways so much better. Just a few things to say, like we changed quite a lot to the engine. It's still a 2J, a Dart engine supplied by race winning brands. And what we have changed, like one of the most important things we changed is we went from electric throttle body to cable throttle. And what we did as well, because I still wanted to run anti-lag, because I love the sound of, you know, and it does help because it gives the boost. Like with old car we were like 1.5 bar off throttle, and it was just grand because it just so feels like a V8, you know. V8s are shit, by the way. But so Jeroen from DBM, he came up with a plan to make a little e-throttle body right here. It's actually from a Renault Twingo, so we can run anti-lag with a cable throttle. And it was just a new idea he had, and it actually worked out great straight from the get-go, so it was actually perfect. A few more things what we changed to a different engine mount setup. We got a chassis mount now, make everything a bit easier, save as much weight as we could to the car. Like we cut all those things out, just not too much to the bash bar, just try everything as light as possible. From the inside, one of the most important things, the roll cage, just a piece of art. Everything is thick welded by Flow, as you can see on the welds. It's a bit dirty, still need to clean it, don't mind. The most important thing, as you can see, the seating position of the car. So where on the old one, you know, I just have so much more space, because on the old one I was hitting my head against the roll cage. It was just horrible. A few other things, I'm way more further back in the car as well. That was one of the things I needed to get used to. And further, just carbon dashboard. Of course, all the ASU Master stuff, like the ASU Master Dash, the 7-inch, the ASU Master PayMus, the ASU, we have actually two in there, one underneath here. And as you can look, we have the ASU Master Black as well. It's underneath there. And what we did to the car, we did a PayMu 16 in front for all the things, all the electric things in front, and we did a PayMu in the rear for everything in the rear. So it's easier to, like, if we have electronical problems, it's just easy. If it's up on the front, we look at the front one, and if it's up in the rear, we look on the rear one over there. As you can see, we just tried to get a lot of weight out of. I'm still running steel doors. Huge gearbox tunnel, piece of art by Flow. And as well, we put a lot of work in getting all the holes closed and everything like that. And just all the extra doubling of steel, all the little mounts where normally, you know, I don't know, things of the seats or benches bolt on. We just stripped everything out to make it as light as possible. This is the rear of the car, another piece of art like by Flow. He made all those mounts of the radiator. Jeroen made the radiator himself, and just a small thing I will show you guys, because like you all know me, like I love walls. Like I don't know why, but it's just like a magnet. I'm always in the walls. So we made the radiator so it can move. So the radiator is not bolted, but it's just movable. And here, as you can see, so if I have like a big hit, it will just slide down. So the actual AN fittings won't break or whatever. It just have a little bit more of movement. So we got, so we can keep longer on track basically. And as well, we just try to keep everything as easy as possible. The bash bar, we made it with 2 joints, so if I have a big hit, it can still move, as you can see here, so it can be a little bit moved. The fuel tank, 35 liters on top of the axle. PC racing coilovers, 2-way, BR, all the way around. And as well, one of the things, a Kevlar body kit. So we made it ourselves in the Netherlands by a company, and it's one piece, so it's a full rear clamshell. To be honest, we do think it's gonna work. We will see when I hit the wall what's gonna happen with it. So we just need to wait for it now. So for now, fingers crossed, I hope I don't smash it, but anyway, I don't care. So that's just the whole rear piece kit. The front, we are still doing it, so that needs to wait for a bit. And as well as a few other things like carbon roof spoiler, carbon drag wing, just to add a little bit spice, because carbon and Kevlar, it's great. It looks, it's just sexy, We saved a lot of weight in the rear by getting as much as possible, steel what we don't use away. Like the firewall as well, that's a piece of heart, because now we move the firewall a bit further back so we can easily access the coilovers now. And what we as well try to do, if you go to the side of the car, like I really don't like the cut rear windows, now it's just still one piece and looks kind of like a street car, because I don't want to run I don't like it. So also the new Strom DSF 45 flow forged wheels, they are amazing. And they are actually quite a bit lighter than the other Strom wheels. Well, with the new wheels, there's like on the side of the barrel, a little, like, how do you say that? A line of raffles. So there's more grip. So the tire or the wheel won't spin in the tire. So that's a nice thing to have as well. As I mentioned early on, it's a brand new engine. We are running still a 2J. A Dart 2J, just same as last year. Everything's supplied by race winning brands, and as well they supplied me this year with a brand new Dart crank, and we got diamond pistons and just all the goodies you want. I got them from race winning brands. And Jeroen from DBM Engineering, he assembled the whole engine, and as well as the whole ID with the throttle cable and the anti-lag, and he's just a madman, you know what I mean, like crazy. Yeah, that's it, just over the moon with everything and all the work he put in. I'm just so grateful for the guys that they support me as well. And yeah, we will see how it will go this weekend. So super excited for everything. We did a lot of changes last weekend to the car as well, because last weekend we were at Eurocrew, one of my sponsors. They had an event there, and Dwayne McKeever was there also, so we shared some information together. And I did some changes to my car as he told me to do, because he's running the same, and most of the time, if it works for him, it doesn't need to work for me, but it actually did work, so I'm glad I changed that. So overall, super happy with the car and can't wait to go out of track. Track walk today. We are right now on the track, as you can see, and we are just seeing the whole track over to see where all the clipping points are, and just watching this track. It's like I've driven it a few times on the sim, and it's nothing compared to what we drove in the sim, because you have a lot of banks, what is actually really cool, and a lot of speed is going to be involved in this track, because you need to be flat out from the first clip. The inside clip is fine, and then you have the outside clip 3 to 4 is a long ass stretch, and then going back in to this long banked corner, it's gonna need a lot of skill to like place the car perfectly and maintain the whole speed, and as well place the transition perfectly here so we can enter the outside zone 4 here. Can't wait to go out on track. Really excited for the track layout. As I said, it's gonna be one where you need a lot of skills, and we will see at 5 this day at the first practice to see if I can get my skills to use here at the track. So we are ready for the first practice of today. Just changed up, got a brand new suit on and ready to go on the big track with a brand new car. So let's see how we make it and can't wait to go out. Practice is done. We had 8 laps in. It actually went quite okay. Like everybody's struggling with the track because it's quite hard. And I think we had like 2 decent laps. But after the last lap, disaster happened. I broke a dog in the gearbox. So the guys are fixing the gearbox right now and as well as looking the car over. And as you can see, the 2 boys are working hard and Jeroen, he's very, very sad because he got attacked by the car. So as you can see, you see, oh, see. So the guys are checking the car over, and Flo is busy working on the gearbox. And as well, when we went back to look at the onboard footage, we saw that we only had 2 laps where the gearbox was properly working, and after that, it went halfway through the run back to 3rd gear. So probably tomorrow is going to be even better. So I'm quite happy about that because it was the car and not really me. But I still have quite some improvement to do, so can't blame the complete car.
This is me, it's Clint. We did training very, very, very good. Now we're going into qualifying. We're going to aim for top spot, and I think we're going to do very, very, very good if the car keeps in one piece, you know?
So, as you just heard, practice went great, and we also had a little accident with the wall. If you walk with me. Ooh. So, of course, if I don't hit the wall, it's not an official clean car. So now it is. So we are ready for qualifying, and we'll see what happens. So qualifying is over. Managed to qualify 28, if I'm correct. Yeah, we are not happy with the results, but it is what it is. The first one was actually quite good. I do think the points I got didn't deserve them, probably a bit higher. So I'm curious what went wrong with that one, according to the judges. But the second one, it actually went better. Went flat out, went great until clipping point 6, where I was just going in too fast, washed over the curbs, too much angle, and I went back down to 3rd gear and my clutch slipped off, so that's why the car straightened. So I was furious about that. But anyway, we are in the game, and I'm actually happy with that because, you know, that's the only thing you want. And yeah, tomorrow we got pedal practice, so we're gonna just sand it out and try our best to get some grip in the car. Not too much because we really need to focus still on the clipping points as they are so hard here. And also top 32, we got Mr. Connor Shannon, and I'm actually, yeah, very happy with that. Never drove with him, and why I'm happy with it because I know I can just go flat out and he will do the same. So there's going to be a fun battle. Actually didn't do any chase laps today and yesterday, so I don't know how chasing is going to be. So we're going to try that out tomorrow, and else we will see it in top 32. We're just going to go for it. Like, battle practice is done here in Spain, and we are getting ready for qualifying. The guys are checking the car over, as you can see. We actually had quite some good practice. We managed to do like half a decent chase lap, and actually super happy with it because I know where to position the car now. We will see how it goes. First battle against Connor, and top 32 is over. We lost our battle against Connor Shannon. We tried to give it our all. Connor took lead first, and I missed on the initiation a bit of speed. He already took a gap, so I couldn't close him in. And then when transitioning to zone 4, it was just too much speed and I needed to brake for a long bit. That's why I got a little bit in front of him, so my line was all over the place and still managed to do the whole run. Yeah, it was sloppy. I was leading, like the first 3 zones went actually great, and then I made the transition and then tried to pull the handbrake, and the handbrake was just all the way back, so it was weird. So that put me up in a weird line, and that's why I messed up my lead line. I'm really bummed about that. We're gonna try and figure the handbrake issue. We already had it during practicing with the car, we're testing the new setup and everything like that, and with the same problem. We thought we fixed it, but we didn't apparently, and it's back again, so it's so weird. I can't wait for Finland. Really excited because last year I felt great there. I really have the feeling like we can show the people something and we can manage as well to get very, very, very far. The top step will be a dream. Just keep believing in it and we're just gonna go for it. And as well, I want to thank all my sponsors for all the support: BBM, race winning brands, Strom Wheels, Eurocrew, ECU Master, and of course the main sponsor, Modern Berging. Can't thank them enough. And as well, my family and friends will come out to support me. It has been a blast, and as well, of course, I'm doing it for myself, but sorry I let you guys down. I wish we could at least come to a top 16 and beat Connor, because of course, you know, everybody want to beat Connor. He's a good friend as well, and you know, it's just as well was having a blast driving with him. So that's it. Let's get ready for Finland, and yeah, see you all in Finland.
There's good shifts throughout. It doesn't. And bearing in mind, this is the lock above brakes.